Creating a culture of belonging in remote teams through diversity and inclusion is essential for fostering a healthy, productive work environment. In this video, I'm going to share some of the best practices I have found for making sure that diversity and inclusion are at the heart of your remote team culture. First, let's talk about hiring. To build a diverse remote team, you need to make sure that your hiring practices are inclusive from the start. This means removing bias from job description, making sure they appeal to a broad audience, and actively seeking out talent from different backgrounds, location, and cultures. One way to do this is by diversifying the platforms you post your job ads on and looking for communities that prioritize underrepresented groups. The wider you cast your net, the more diverse your applicant pool will be. Once you've brought people into your team, the next step is to create an environment where everyone feels valued and heard. Remote teams have the challenge of not being in the same physical space, which can make some people feel isolated or overlooked. To overcome this, make sure you're facilitating open communication and actively encouraging input from all team members. Simple practices like having rotating facilitators for meetings or using anonymous feedback tools can ensure that everyone has a voice, not just more outspoken or senior team members. Now, let's focus on inclusion during day-to-day operation. Inclusive language is a big part of this. It's important to use language that is neutral and welcoming, avoiding terms that might unintentionally alienate or exclude certain people. Encourage your team to be mindful of their communication and to regularly check in with each other to ensure everyone is comfortable. If your team spans different cultures and time zones, also consider adjusting how you communicate so that no one feels left out. For example, rotate meeting times so that everyone gets a chance to attend during their normal working hours. Another great way to promote inclusion is by celebrating diversity within the team. This could be as simple as recognizing and celebrating cultural holidays or encouraging team members to share their tradition and backgrounds. This small gesture can go a long way in making people feel seen and respected. Lastly, it's important to measure your efforts. Regularly assess how well your team is doing when it comes to diversity and inclusion. Send out anonymous surveys to get honest feedback. Track your hiring and promotion rates for different demographic groups. And pay attention to how people from different backgrounds are progressing within the company. This allows you to make data-driven decisions about where you can improve. In a remote setting, fostering diversity and inclusion isn't something that just happens. It has to be intentional. And when done right, it creates a stronger, more innovative team where everyone feels they belong. If you're looking to build a diverse and inclusive team, but don't want the added complexity of handling remote team management and compliance, VirtualStaff.ph makes it easier. We help businesses connect with top-tier talent from the Philippines while managing the legalities and operational challenges for you, so you can focus on fostering a culture of belonging. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for tips on how to build and grow your remote team.